and one of the candidates mentioned it, but we are concerned about the health risks from poor air quality in southeast Newport News. The zip code is 23607, again listed in the top 25 toxic zip codes areas. The toxic release inventory gives you that information. The asthma rate is about 17% at the Achievable Dreams School on 16th Street in downtown Newport News. Students keep inhalers there because they have, a lot of them have asthma due to a lot of things. Coal dust, heavy traffic, emissions from other industries contribute to the poor air quality. First step is to install air monitors in that area. And the question is, starting with Mr. Harris, will you work to have air monitors installed, and what measures will you take to protect those children and others?
In 2011, I believe, the Southeast Cares, they've been requesting air monitors. Just for this specific question that you just asked, and the issue that we're facing because of what's been going on for so many years. As was stated, even as a young fellow, when Mr. Green was growing up, I mean, that's been an area of concern. And it's no secret that in low-income neighborhoods, that environment, there's no secret low-income environments, low-income neighborhoods, they're more prone to being susceptible to asthma and respiratory challenges because of their environment and where they're built near in the different dynamics of it. So as a city council member and as a mayor, I would love for us to be able to look into providing those air monitors so that we could get to the issue of realizing just what they're dealing with. And then also recommending and educating our young people in the community and our families in the community of ways and steps and how this has affected them, and moving forward, that's going to be important for us to educate each and every one of them, and along with what we can do as well.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. Mr. Price?
Yes.
The question, or you got it?
If you don't mind.
Okay. This is about putting in air monitors. The question is, will you work to have air monitors installed, and what measures would you take to protect the children and others?
First of all, I'm still a resident of Southeast community, so anything to improve the air quality in that area, I'm for. I've actually had an opportunity to talk to a former mayor of Newport News, Barry Duvall, who's now the state Chamber of Commerce president. He has stated that he would be willing to try and find businesses to support some additional air monitors in that area, and we will continue to have conversations with him about that. But I'm definitely in favor of that. But air quality, as you said, is not just from coal dust, it's from housing, poor housing, lead paint, rodents, roaches, all of that type of thing. So one of the things that we're very much interested in is the C&I grant that we may very likely, hopefully, please God, get a $30 million grant for the C&I grant to refurbish that area and have better housing so that those asthma rates will decrease.
Thank you, Mr. Price. Mr. Creekmore.
Hi. One more time, am I in favor of installing monitors? Yes, with a caveat. We can't fixate on a solution until we know what the cause of the problem is. As the mayor spoke about, it could be housing. It could be some health condition that is present in the Southeast community that we don't know about yet. So the first thing is establishing the cause of what's making those children respond in that way. Once we establish that cause, then we can abate it. But just installing air monitors without any evidence-based way of making that decision, I think we will be making a great mistake. And we might jeopardize their health.
Mr. Green, Mr. Creekmore, and now Mr. Green.
We're cousins, don't worry about it. Another joke, sorry. I'll work on it. I'm in favor, absolutely in favor of installing the air monitors. And let me just say, I'm born and raised, I'm 40 years old, so I'm up there. This was back when I was a child. The fact that we're talking about what we will do and what we can do and what we might do, it really troubles me. This has been going on for a lot in the Southeast community. what we will and what we can and what we might do. The fact is that I just got finished explaining that I lived through that environment. The only evidence that you need is to wake up in the morning, take your finger, wipe it on the windowsill, and see coal dust. If you need more evidence than that, there's a problem. It's visual. As an engineer, we practice monitoring and setting up sensors and data collection tools, and they're fantastic. Monitoring, managing, two different things. Right now, what she's asking about is monitoring. There's absolutely no reason why we shouldn't be monitoring a poorly contained condition like coal dust. So we should be monitoring. We should be doing a lot more. These kids are going to see the effect like I did. I'm 40 years old, and I have the effects of that. We're going to wait 40 years and then determine we're going to put monitors in a place where we know there's coal dust. That sounds, it doesn't sound like a great idea to me.